I got a visitor this morning. She's sniffing something on the floor. I don't know what, but she's being cute. And now she's leaving. You gonna stay, Koki, or you gonna go? I don't know what smells on the carpet. I really don't. She finds something really interesting. I don't know. She's being weird. What are you doing, cat? Wow, yeah, come here. Will you let me pick you up? Wow. Yes or no? Pick up or no? Yes, no, maybe? You gonna come up? You guys, you can see your tail. Meow. And I will take that as a no. Anyways, welcome everyone. This is episode 66 of Serenova Crafts, and it is April 20th, 2016, and it is a Wednesday. I am your host, Jessica. I can be found as Serenova on Ravelry and Twitter, and as Serenova Crafts on Periscope. Show notes for today's episode can be found in the Ravelry group or in my blog. Links down below if you are on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. If you are a returning viewer, thank you very much. If you are a new viewer, I hope you stick through it to the end. A little bit of housekeeping first. Those of you that have contacted me about winter camp prizes, I am slowly going through the list and I will get back to you. I'm sorry, there's a lot of you. We've given out 60 prizes total for winter camp, and we're pretty certain we're going to do this again next year, with some few changes. This was the first year, and so things went not quite as smoothly as we might have wanted. So now that we've gotten some of the kinks out of it, we are going to hopefully have a better year next year and co-captains. Let's see, what else? I do a weekly VKN. That is Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is -5 GMT. I should be able to do it this week. I am helping my mom take her cats to the vet tomorrow afternoon, but I should be home in plenty of time. So, VKN, and then, anything else right now? I have my monthly thread in my group, which is Serenova Crafts podcast, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm blanking on my group name at the moment. It's been one of those mornings, I'm sorry. And then I'm trying to get out of here quickly because Serenova Crafts. That's the name of my Ravelry group, Serenova Crafts. So, if you would like to join my group, that would be appreciated. I have a monthly giveaway for a $6 pattern credit from me to you. So, you know, feel free, enter. Always good. Let's see, what else? I cleaned the room. That was Friday. I lost my laundry card and I needed to clean. I needed to clean up. And so I ended up doing that. Still didn't find my laundry card. Had to go get a new one. C'est la vie. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. I very rarely use French. I don't know French at all. I know a couple of phrases, like, you know, the phrases that most Americans know in French, which is not very many. Me and foreign languages don't mix well. I am attempting to use Duolingo. Actually, Duolingo. I am on Duolingo. I am attempting to learn Norwegian. Yeah, Norwegian. Don't know why. Thought it was interesting, and the Hebrew course isn't up yet, so... yeah, I'm Serenova on Duolingo if you want to follow me there as well if you are learning a foreign language. So you can follow me there too. So I actually have a faux today. Faux. Just let me respond to this message and I will get right back to you. Alright, I am being someone's tech support, so they sent me a text message going, help! And so I'm like, let me tell you what to do really quick. And I can go back to my recording. FO, I have a faux. Where's the yarn label? It's here somewhere. There it is. My desk is still a mess, sorry. So I finished my Perfect socks. And guess what? They look pretty close to what's on the yarn label. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty close to what's on the yarn label, isn't it? Yeah. And they match. They match. Which is the whole point of the yarn, but still, they match. Yay. And they're done, and they're a faux, and it's out of my whips, and that, if these are finished, that brings me down to, oh god, I have so many RAF messages right now due to winter camp, it's not even funny. 11 whips. It brings me down to 11 whips if these are done. So, and these are done. God, I started these at the end of January. Oh my god. Oy. I need to get better at finishing stuff. I will say though, this yarn isn't the smoothest to work with. I know it'll soften up. Sorry, isn't the softest to work with. The Regia, the Shockenmeyer Regia is often a little rough, but it does soften after washing. So I'm actually not going to wear these until I've washed them because they do feel a little rough. It's not like I wouldn't wear it. I might not wear something like this around my neck, but like on my hands or my head, it's fine. Most wool doesn't actually bother me with its roughness, but on my feet are just a little more sensitive than the rest of me. So, I'm actually going to wash these before I wear them, simply because I don't feel like having itchy feet all day. But they're done. They're a faux. I am so happy. I love the yarn. I actually like the color I picked, even though I'm not a really big pink fan. I don't like the color pink. I don't mind. It's just one little stripe, and it works. So I am not complaining. And this one is wrinkled. But yeah, done. I have a faux. This is the first one I've had in like 3 weeks. I need more faux. I'm working on it. And I should have another one hopefully next week because it'll be getting towards the end of the month because I got to finish waiting for rain. So, speaking of whips and waiting for rain, I have it right here. I was a bad podcaster and forgot to put in a progress keeper. So I don't have a progress keeper for this. But I do know that when I showed it to you last week, I had not yet done the first lace section. And I have now done the first lace section. So that's something, at least. And I am at the end of the row, which is good. So, let me spread it out over the needle. So here you go. See? Got the lace. It actually looks really nice, too. I love how it's coming out in this yarn. I mean, the lace is going to look really good in this nice, dark color once I actually get it done. But I am going to have to block this shawl because the lace is actually stocking net and the rest of it is garter. And that's not giving anything away because you can see that in the picture on the project page on Ravelry. You can totally tell. So that is giving nothing away about the pattern to say that the lace is stockinette and the shawl is garter because you can tell from the photo. You can tell from the pattern photo. So I should now be a good podcaster and put in a progress keeper so that next time I can show you where I am. And hopefully next time I'm done, but I can't guarantee it because I am doing this for the Volenvine, for Kristen from Yarngasm, who's Volenvine. She's doing a knit along, and I have until the end of the month. And I mean, if I don't finish it, it's not the end of the world. But, you know, it would be nice to finish it, and I really like the shawl, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And it's lots of squishy garter stitch, so it's not that hard. Even the lace isn't terribly difficult. I mean, even if you're a beginner, the only tricky part is the short rows, because it's not actually a short row. It's literally just stop, turn your work, knit back. You don't do anything. You don't do a wrap. You don't do a German thing. You don't do anything. Literally just stop, flip the work, keep knitting. So that is that. So I have 2 other whips for you. I should put that down. And they are, one of them is here and the other one is that blue bag. So I've been working on my zigzag. And I've done about an inch since you guys saw it last week. This is kind of this is going to become purse knitting now that I finished the socks. Since I don't have another pair of socks on the needles right now, this is going to be my purse knitting because I don't need a pattern. And it's small and it's portable and I can carry it with me. So, here's the wrong side. Here's the new side. Here's the right side. So just so as a reminder, this is an Ella Ray is the blue and Mad Tosh sock and Stephen Loves Tosh is the orange. And it looks much richer in person. I had to blow out the camera to get it to focus, so it looks better in person. And now I shall be a good podcaster and move my marker so that I know for next week where I was, because that is always good. Come here, you. Get in the loop. Go on. Loop. No, bad. Come on. There we go. All set. And so the last thing I have is, I can go back in the bag. This bag is from Sewn by Lindsay on Etsy, by the way. Really good stuff. She's Canadian. Good bag. It's got a thing on the front that I never use. And then lastly, my Gradient Granny Square blanket Last week, I think I'd shown you that I started... I don't think I'd started the second color last week. Maybe I had. I don't know. Where's my marker? Where's my marker? I'm in the middle of a row. I'm in the middle of a round. Okay, so I had shown you last week. So I've only gotten... There's my marker here. So I've only gotten about that much. The marker's here. Here. See? See that yellow? Yeah. It's only done that much. So it's only gotten like an inch wider all the way around. So, but I'm working on it. It's getting nice and big. I am down to 3 balls of this color. One of which I'm using right now. This is the one that's attached. So I have this one. So this is all I have left of the middle color, and then I have the dark green. So that's how that's going. Yeah, that's just about it. Oh, right. I do have a smidge of stash. A smidge of stash. Because, yeah, I get paid in yarn sometimes. So, let me put this down. I have it right here. So, right, so I was double checking my phone because this color was only named this morning. Yeah. So there is this new yarn line coming out from my local shop here in New Hampshire, and the shop is called Twill, and the yarn line is called Sonder Yarns, and I helped get their social media stuff set up. So I got yarn, and so I'm going to show you this, and it is this is a fingering weight. I have 2 skeins. One's waiting for me back at the shop. Yeah, so here it is. And there's a lot of other colors too. I can post some pictures. I'll put links to the social media. But this color is blue steel. It's gonna go in my RAV. I have a better picture for. So here it is. So, and this doesn't mean that I'm not ever gonna work with 100 Ravens again. I totally love her yarn. I'm gonna go see her this afternoon. Like, it's great. But yeah, so now this is a thing too. And she sent me a bunch of pictures and all this stuff, so it's actually really good. So yeah, I think that's about it. Remember, VKN tomorrow night. That is like I said at the beginning, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, -5 GMT. Feel free to jump in. The way you get to it is you need a Google account. Borrow one. Use yours. Most people have a Gmail these days. And it's run through Google Hangouts. You don't need a webcam. You just need a microphone, because the whole point is to talk to each other. So we don't need to see you. We just need to be able to hear you. Yeah, the link is posted in a thread in my Ravelry group. So come join us if you want. We'd love to have you. I'd love to have you. I like talking to people, meeting people. You know, and if you have any questions for me, there's a thread in the Ravelry group. You can send me a PM on Ravelry. You can email me at the address in the credits. That is my design email, which is where I've posted the scarf design I released in January. I'm working on another design, but it's actually right there on the floor. Right there. Where is it? Right there. There it is. It's on the floor. But I'm working on it. It's not ready to show, and I haven't figured out all the math yet. So I'm working on it. It's going slowly. But yeah, I think that's it for this week, and I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye!